Play different.
Greetings, smart and attractive people of the internet. In this video, we're looking at this right here. Now, it may look like an ordinary book to you, but it's not, and I will show you by opening the book. So yes, this is a recreation of the linking book Myst as seen in the game Myst, otherwise known as Myst, the prequel to Riven. More recently, it is known as Mia Farrow's favourite video game of all time. So, good job, Cyan. Now, as you can probably tell by the fact that I am holding this book right now, I'm quite a big fan of the Myst series. Now, I know there are a lot of people who are not a fan of the Myst games at all. In fact, I know there are some people that really hate them. And that's fine, you're allowed to have your own opinion about the Myst games, even if they are incorrect. But I'll talk more about the actual games in a different video. In this one, I want to focus on this book here, which was created for the 25th anniversary of the original Myst. This was on Kickstarter, started by Cyan themselves, so this is an official product. So let's take a closer look at it. First, let's look at the outer parts of it, also known as the cover, I believe is what it's called. Now the cover here is very high quality and has a great attention to detail to it as well. So it all looks a bit tattered, but that's because that's part of the aesthetic of what it looks like in the actual game. But there's different textures to it. So this part here feels different to these parts here, and the title Myst here is a nice gold shiny letters, and it's raised, and it feels quite lovely to touch. Now I'm going to stop doing this before I get too creepy. On the side here, again, there's a different texture here, and these little bumps here, those aren't printed on, these are actual bumps that you can feel when you run your finger up and down the spine. Again, I'm going to stop doing that before I sound too creepy. And on the back here, the illusion is ruined a bit because we got all this trademark information down the bottom here, but that's just the capitalist society we live in. And on the side, we got these pages here, but they're not real pages, it's just cardboard. On the inside, I'm glad they added actual paper pages to give it more of an illusion of being an actual book. And you can write stuff in there if you so desire, but I'm not going to because I'm not going to deface it with my horrible handwriting. But the main attraction, of course, is this screen here. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't show up very well on my camera here, but just take my word for it that it looks fantastic in person. But there's more on this page than meets the eye. There are also buttons cleverly disguised as watermarks. For example, down here we had the volume buttons. Let's turn it up a little bit. There we go, very spooky music here. Let's turn it back down again so you can hear me speaking. There it is. Now there is also a pause button. There we go. As you can see, the video has unpaused. There's also a button above it which skips to your next video in the playlist. So here we are back on Myst Island, the first video I showed you. Let's skip forward. So there's a channelwood there, and the other ones are here as well. And there we go. But there is also one more button, but it's a hidden one, around here somewhere, which activates the linking function of the book. I'm on Myst Island now. I'm gonna go pull me some levers. Some of you may be asking, is that it? Well, I'm here to tell you, it is not. There's also a secret compartment, but don't tell anyone. It's located here. So we just pop this down. It's held up by magnets. Good. There we go. You've got these two drawers here. Let's check out this one first. So here we have all the games in the series. My set is still sealed here. I should probably go open that now so I can show you better. Okay, so I hope you appreciate me lowering the value of my collection for this video. Okay, so we got Myst here, the prequel to Riven, that's the first game. We got Riven, the sequel to Myst, that's the second game. We got Exile, the sequel to Riven, that's the third game. We got, what's the Revelation? Yeah. We've got Revelation, the sequel to Exile, that's the 4th game. We got End of Ages, yep. We got End of Ages, the sequel to Revelation, that's the 5th game. And we got Real Myst, the remake of the prequel to Riven. That's that's a remake of the 1st game. So originally it was all, you click through the different screens, but in this one it's all real time, so you can wander through the whole environment. Well, I'm sure you already know that. And then we have
Guro,
the last game that was released, one that also had multiplayer support. I actually did play this one online, but I'll talk more about that another time. Now, a cool thing they did that you may not have noticed is that the cover of every game is a screenshot from the game. Now, the reason they did this was because not all the books were electronic. There was a cheaper option which just had a hole where the screen is. So instead, you just pick the screen that you like and you slot it in here, and you could see it through the hole there. So it still acted like a linking book from one of the games. Okay, but what's in this drawer? Well, let's put it out and find out. Ooh. Ooh. It is nothing, except for a little screwdriver. That's because I already put the thing together that was in here, and I'll show you that to you now. And here it is. It's a replica of an inkwell seen in the games. In fact, it's the inkwell used by the main antagonist in the series. Now this is very, very high quality. Most of it's made from metal and it's got real nice heft to it. Yeah, it feels good. There's some really nice detail, like the knee writing down the bottom here. It's a nice texture to the pump here, and got a little pattern on the leaves there. And you can even see the detail on the bottom of the beetle here. It's just a really fantastic quality. But the coolest thing about this is this. You can use it as a real inkwell. They include instructions on how to use it, what you should use, how to clean it. I won't be using it myself, of course, but it's still really cool that this is an actual real working inkwell. It's not just for show. Well, it will be just for show for me, but that's besides the point. So is that it? No, it is not. There's one more secret compartment. It actually took me a little while to find this one. They hid it quite well. So there's another hidden flap down the bottom here. So let's pop it open. There we are. There's a little box here. And in this little box is a pen to go with the inkwell. Now again, this is a real pen you can use again and again. I won't be doing that myself, but it's still very cool to have. So on the side here is a micro USB port. This is used to charge the screen, of course, but there's also more we can do with it. For example, you can change what videos actually play on this. One commentator on a Kickstarter page actually said that they make drone videos, you know, those little helicopter things that fly through the air, and so they're going to put videos of their recordings on the linking book so they can feel like they've made their own little world there, and I think that's quite cute. Someone else made a video where they put the introduction of Skyrim on here. I'll link to that tweet below if you want to have a little laugh. And there are also a few other extras on here, like some concept art, a video of how they made the bubble sound in Myst, which is quite amusing.
Want bubbles? Give them bubbles. Don't suck.
And you can even use this for general storage, but don't expect to put too much on here because it's only a 500 megabyte drive. With the tier I pledged, I'm also going to get some more concept art and also PDFs of the fiction Myst books. Now some of you may be wondering, can you get this yourself? And the answer is unfortunately not very easy. It was a Kickstarter only thing. You might be able to find some on eBay, but they're probably going to be jacked up in price. If you contact Cyan directly, they may be able to help you out, but I wouldn't count on it. So eBay may be your best bet for now, unfortunately. Now, how much did I pay? I don't like saying this, but I actually paid $250 for this edition. But I am very, very happy with this product. It's a great tribute to the series and to the fans, and I'm just really happy to have it in my collection. Furthermore, it was good to give money direct to Cyan, because when I was younger I would often buy their games secondhand and stuff for cheap because I didn't have much money. So I kind of felt I was making up for that now that I'm doing a little bit better. I could have also pledged $1,000 to get an original piece of Riven concept art, and that would have been very cool, but I decided I'd rather eat instead. So yes, that is the Myst linking book. Again, I'm very happy with it. I don't regret the purchase at all, and look forward to videos about the actual games in the future. Thank you for watching.